I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradict me. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like water while you wear me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hey guys, what's up? So I'm going to be doing a little rundown of what I had in my bag being a travel stylist over the weekend for Fashion Week in New York City. Now this video is for anybody who wants to become a stylist. I mean, every stylist bag is going to look different, but like these are some of the stuff that I think every stylist should have. On your client, or depending on the type of event that you're going, it depends on how you will pack your bag, but I feel like this is like the necessary things that you should bring in your bag. So we're just gonna go right in the bag and to see what I actually had in this. Is box number 1. Let's see what's in. You're gonna need this if your client had a wig on. 9 times out of 10 you don't know, and it smells real good. So airwax. So 9 times out of 10 you don't know how your client is gonna come if you're doing a fashion show. So because some of them had wigs on and it needs to get like laid back, so you want to make sure you have that in the bag. Hairpins, very essential. You want to make sure you have hairpins depending on if you have to catch up the person here or stuff like that. So this was one of the items that was in my bag. I did bring makeup sponge. The reason why I did this is because I know how to do a little basic makeup. I'm not really, good at it like a makeup artist really, but I know how to do makeup. I also had my makeup kit inside just in case if I had to do any makeup. Control that I had in there, and also this was a rough and gel. Now this is a little hard, like a jam, but it's like a more professional use, so you could use any one of these. I had my Schoolie, what do you call this? Schoolie? I had these brushes for eyebrows. No, this is from Sweet Finesse Cosmetics, my brand. Hairpins, you definitely gonna need this depending on what you don't use. I had scrunchies just in case. 1 drop, yeah, exactly. See, 1 drop. You're gonna need all of these. All right, let's go into case number 2. You want to make sure you have clips, so I got myself a lot of butterfly clips just to catch up this. A lot of brushes, a lot of combs, things that you're gonna need. This is my teasing brush because sometimes fashion shows or even a client, you have to tease the hair, so those are the brushes and combs. Braided hair, I had braided hair with me just in case. I had a blonde color, which is 613, and I had a black 1B. I also had a 1 by itself just in case, because you never know what you might gonna do. Boy, murder. And I had my scissors in case I have to cut the client braid, or cut anything you need to cut. You probably have to cut a piece of thread off of the clothes, depending. You never know, you're gonna need it. All right, let's go to case number 3. So I walk with my brushes right on a longer hair, then I'm gonna need this big one. If I'm doing it on a shorter hair, then I might need this one. Or if you want to build smaller curls, I would use this one. So this was my cape that I have for my client. I had brought 2 capes with me. If you guys have watched my other video, then you're gonna see a red cape. I brought the black one as well. I have different sets of rollers. So I had small, medium, large, depending on the style that I might have to do. So this Velcro rollers just make life easier because you just wrap it around the hair, and then you use a hairpin and just pin it up. So I did bring buns, just depending on the style that might come. Like I have a brown, like a brunette, I had a blonde, and I also had a jet black. My last case, which is a 4th case. Next thing, you want to make sure you have a lot of gloves with you. So I had my hairspray, guys, my thermal heat protector, also spray, my sheen spray for the hair, my oil hair sheen. So I had my blow dryer with me, also with my flat iron. And then I had, in case I have to change it to diffuse, I have to diffuse in here, which I didn't have to, but you know, this is something that you want to have in your bag, depending on the person texture, because you would never know how your client may come on these type of event. If it's regular, you know your client, then you're good. Then you're probably just gonna have, you know, these things in your bag. I had my water bottle. I lost the top of it when I was on the show, but it still sprays, but not too good. But yeah, probably gonna get another one. And this is very effective. So when you reach, you want to make sure you sanitize down your area. So I buy my Clorox wipes, your first aid kit in case a client may not feel good, or you got a cut during your work, or something happened, you know, you have your first aid kit to clean up any injury might happen on your event. And then I had my Barbicide in this little bottle. Now, because the Barbicide is bigger, I didn't want to bring the whole thing with me, so I just poured in this to clean back my tools. And I had my reminder cup from She Finesse Cosmetic, guys, which is from my business. Yeah, so I was gonna pour the Barbicide into this and then clean all my utensils, because you know, you just have to make use of what you have, since you're not at, you know, your workstation where you have the actual Barbicide. So I just use that as an implement. Depending on the area, you want to bring your Windex with you just to clean down the area, to make sure the glass is clean so the client can see themselves in it. That's if you have a glass. Unfortunately, I didn't have one. It was like really small. We all had to use it. So yeah, we just get a one wipe so everybody could use it. But this is essential for you to bring. Last but not least, my soap to wash my hands, touching each and every client that I had. And that's it, guys. Those are all the things that I have in my bag for my event going to New York Fashion Week. Majority of the things I did not use, basically, but like this was just, you know, prepping myself to make sure I had everything, because these type of events you would never know what to expect. You just have to go there ready and prepared. Yeah, and if you want to become a travel stylist, then I think this is a good send off for your clients if you want to know what you need to pack inside of your bag. And yeah, that's it, guys. Bye.